So that's my attendance. By the way, just to share with you guys a few things. Firstly, my laptop. This is not my own laptop. This is temporary laptop. So please be patient with it. Okay? There are some things that it's not here because my laptop crashed. Suji, no worry. Your face will be there one, definitely one. It has to be there. Because our objective is basically to capture most of you, actually. So don't worry about it. Okay? And don't worry, we won't post to YouTube lah. Don't worry, yeah. So it should be okay. Okay. The other thing is that firstly, okay, warm-up attendance. Can you please start downloading your stuff from your Leo? Have you were able to access Leo? Today being Monday, I hope Leo is nice and good to us. Team 1, Brandon not here, right? Kevin, Wesley, Najia not here, Ching Yin, Team 2, Andre, Wasing, Jess not here. Still, Marcus, Rashida, Sinmi, Team 3 not here, Shushin, Daniel, Sapa not here. Sarah is here. Vincin, Duncan, Jordan, Daniel, Manchen, Team 5, Cheng Wei, Wei-Ling, Afisa here, Lee Rong, and Ryan. Okay, let's start. Anyone has problem accessing Leo? Ryan, I know you're missing so much. Yeah. Okay, later we can catch up. Don't worry. Unless you want to record every single conversation that you have. Yeah. Anyone has problem accessing Leo? No? Everyone has your materials ready? So, let's start. So, because this is the first lesson for 2019, so there won't be any paper review at the moment.
No paper quiz.
You no paper quiz class. Okay. For MSA, we will review later on. Yes, Brendan, morning, happy new year. Ready? Problem statement?
What's the module code?
C236 lah.
You all still remember .NET no?
No.
No. So last year, is it?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's look at your problem statement. Elias, can you switch on the fan? Thank you. Today is which lesson? Lesson number what? 8. How was your MSA? Date. Result will be out. Do you know when? I believe by next week. Do you want to know the result?
No, don't want.
Don't like our racing. Almost the same.
It's not
You
the
were-
same.
It's so different.
Okay.
Same.
Actually, look at the time multiple one gone already. I try how much I want.
Okay, so lesson 8 where we were securely. You have your lesson 8. Okay, so start reading, and this is what you need to do. At the end, each team write on the board. Each team
Now we got 3 issues.
identify issues or new features. Okay, each team need to give at least one. So if it's issues, write issues. If it's features, write features.
Oh.
I thought you said you know. I thought you know.
Don't use red. Use other color besides red.
Wait, why you
You come here and see lah, Andre.
Okay lah, I will scroll up for you. Don't worry. Scroll up. Play there confidently.
Oh, find the issue and you
I thought you know already. Any features ah?
Daniel, is that a feature or an issue?
issue.
Thanks, Achong.
You see how I am? Huh?
Where your cat?
Where's your?
They will forget. Oh wait. That's why it's wrong.
Huh? No echo ah.
So freezing.
It's getting cooler lah. Take a while. Because the room very full lah. This room is give a while lah. If it's still warm, we will inform their state.
Ask the guy come again.
Team 1, I need to know issue or feature.
Maybe that's why.
But there is so many guys for what?
One
Echo only one.
Zero, features or issue.
I think it's
Oh, you only quite big.
What? No lah. I think one person one minute.
I can choose two.
Oh, you do all the maintenance one.
Okay, ready?
It's the toilet.
Let's look at the board. Everyone look at the board. So, how many issues can you identify?
5.
4.
I got so many different number. 5, 4, which one?
On the board got 5.
I asked how many issues can you?
Oh.
Oh, how many issues?
4.
How many feature?
You.
2. Okay, let's look at the issue. First issue, let's look at where's team 1. Team 1 is features, team 2 is issue. Team 2, explain your issue.
Oh, it says there, line 3. Some users complain that their travel highlights were removed by others. So that's an issue.
Some user complain that the travel highlights were removed by others. That's an issue. Everyone agree?
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Next one, next issue, team 3. What's yours?
Not removed but edited by other people without permission.
So not removed but edited by others without permission. So he mentioned about without permission. Let's see here. So agree? Issue? Okay, so Daniel said travel details were edited by others without permission. Okay, agreed?
Yeah.
Next one, team 4. Explain your issue.
The last line.
The last
Daniel
line.
needs your help to complete his web application and make it more secure. So it's not secure, so we must make it secure.
Okay, so it's not secure, so Pinchin say plus make it secure. So is this a issue?
Oh, it's both.
Okay, so not secure is an issue, make it secure is a feature. Okay. Next one, team 5 is issue. Team 5, explain your issue.
Don't know who's uploading the travel highlights.
We doesn't know who is editing or who uploads the travel highlights. Where is your source? Which line? Which one?
Line 2, for example.
The line 2, for example, there.
Yes.
Okay, for example, there is no accountability on who can upload the travel highlights. Okay, so it's there, fine. So any other issues that we miss? As you read just now, your problem statement, did we miss any other issues? So accountability on who can upload is there. Next one, edited without permission. The next one is removed by others. Any other issues? Anyone found other issues?
No.
No? So we already identified all. Okay, good. Next one, features. Travel. Okay, features. Yes.
Get from the first line.
Can get on the first time, which is
Yes. You have to develop for people to upload their travel highlights as a certain invitation.
you have developed a travel highlights. We have developed a website with it. We have developed which one? Which one? Develop what? Team 1 help your team member.
For feature. Feature what? The entire second paragraph.
Wesley, how?
Processing.
So let's get back to that later. So while they process on that feature. Next feature is team 2. Where is your source? Team 2.
What?
Yes. I think since you say what? Feature second.
Paragraph 3.
Propose.
Propose what?
The website should have a login and logout function.
Okay, so propose a login and logout. You put on there login. Any logout written there?
Nope.
So logout.
Right, 1K one.
One job.
The other two wasn't here, right?
You have one job.
Okay. You also mention logout. Fine. Any other feature written here? One is make it secure, which is mentioned highlight just now. So back to you, team 1. What other features? Or explain what you've written and how is that a feature?
Then you can upload their
They can upload their photo. Is it photo? Their photo?
they can upload
To show they only from
they
Google.
like what you want
Fully sell.
custom site.
They can upload what they type in a website. Okay. Anyone else have other features that's highlighted there? Second paragraph, which one?
From the Benny propose, blah blah blah.
What many purpose, blah
No,
blah
it's
blah.
from Benny propose all the way to the last word highlights. That's all the new
There's so many,
feature.
but which one?
Anyhow,
Login logout function, then
Okay,
after
slowly can or not? Thank you. So login and logout function. I'll just say login and logout function. Let's go to the other team to see whether they can highlight. Team 5, back to you, team 5. And
Yeah.
yeah, what features? Who can view travel highlight?
Yes.
Guess. Or guess only or what?
No. Yes and
Guess only.
no. Yes and users.
Guess and user. Okay. What other features?
Oh, the
Theme 3. Sarah? Add travel highlights. Okay. Theme 1. And then what else can we do?
Delete and edit travel highlight.
Brandon just said, Basically, he said to answer. Okay, delete and edit travel highlights. So all these are missing. Team 1, update your features on the board. Thank you. Put in what are those missing. Thank you. The rest of you, can you open up your worksheet?
It's just the one button. You just got one button with an extra volume.
Ching later ask from your team drinks, because you're writing everything for them. And lunch if possible. Sure. I will ask her tomorrow.
Really stop. I'm not lazy, I'm not lazy. I'm really not lazy.
Okay, so Ching login, login, log out, safety there. Add travel, delete, view travel, fine. All these are there. Okay, good. Okay, so at the bottom you see a table. What is that table for? What's the purpose of this table?
Who can access what?
Who can access what? So for this particular website, who are the who? What is the role given to the who? Guest and
Login.
guest and users. So what's the difference between guest and user?
Yes, don't need to log in. Yes, users only can.
Guest don't need to log in.
Only log in, then they can access the travel index and travel details.
So Daniel say guest user can log in, and don't need to log in, and they can access travel index and travel details. This is what Wesley said. Then how about user?
Login user, because they already go through the accounts that's logged in, so you don't have to tick. Then the rest they can all access. You can access the features.
Ryan, do you get all those that is mentioned by Wesley?
What?
I expected that. So what did Wesley say?
I don't know. Wesley, what you say?
What did I say?
What do you say?
Repeat lah.
Login users on, because they already logged in, so you can access the what is the game?
Then he say really what?
So which one you say differently too? Which one?
Then the one the highlight one. Then below. All the below.
Now Brian's test
See the
again.
table.
Yeah. Yeah, the table on top of the line. Oh, Wesley, what you say again?
Because the login user already logged in to the guest user there, so there's no account login. Then they can access to the full thing the system can allows them to do.
Yeah, so it's the right side one.
Yes, it's the right side one. Okay. Okay, so for this table you need it because they will tell you like what just now Wesley said, if you are a login user, you already log in. So that's why you can access everything. Alright? Is it good? Okay, and just now Daniel mentioned user, guest don't need to log in, and Again, Wesley said index and details can be viewed by both the guest and also login user. This is important because today our topic is on web security. As you can see the word secure there on the board. Okay, so just now Team 4 already highlighted is to make this website secure. Okay, so let's move on to today's worksheet so that we know, since we already know that we are trying to make this web page secure. Okay, what are the areas to make it secure? Okay, things like login, logout, and at the same time, okay, what Chini mentioned here, she already wrote down all the new features that's supposed to be here, and it has to be secure. Okay, because we need to resolve all these issues highlighted by you guys just now. Okay, so those are the issues. We need to resolve those issues by making it secure and by putting in all those new features. So let's look at your worksheet. As per other lessons, the first page or the first line is where is your reference, and the subsequent number 2, 3, all the way till number 16 is the setup. So at this point of time, you don't have to do the setup first, which is normally we do it during towards the end of this lesson 1, phase 1. Just to note, let's look at step number 14. Can you all look at step number 14? Okay, in step number 14, please take note, it is the same as step number 12. So please ignore step number 14. So later when you do your setup, okay, ignore step 14. So please make notes there, ignore step 14.
So, can skip now.
You can skip step 14 because it's the same, exactly the same as step 12. Okay? So, already highlighted already, right? Okay, wait out. Okay, your step 14 because it's exactly the same with step 12. So you can ignore step 14. Okay? So later when you start doing your setup, okay, you can just do number step 1 all the way to 16. You ignore step 14. Okay, at this point, don't worry about the setup. Okay, as usual, we need to find out more about the lesson for today, which is through the student notes. Okay, your student is given to you, right? Your student.pdf. So let's open up your student.pdf. And I need your code folder. Okay, so you have your student.pdf and the code folder. You have your code folder, right? When you download. Okay, so just a reminder, as usual, today's submission is your worksheet, which is this document, and all your source code. Okay, whatever you've done today, you need to submit to me. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. Open up your student.pdf. Can you access your student.pdf? Okay, so this is your student.pdf. So this is what I want you guys to do. The first chapter or the first part, they discuss about layout. Okay, so the first part they discuss about layouts and also tag helper. Okay, this is what I want you guys to do. Let's look at your layouts and tag helper section. Okay, and do question 17, 18, and 19. You will need your code folder. You don't have to run from your project. Okay, so just open your code folder. It's exactly the same. Okay, so for 17, okay, 18 and 19, you are expected to refer to the layout section as given here. And then question 20 is tag helpers. Okay, so for tag helpers, they mention here that they give you an example already. Okay, so what they want you to do is that you are supposed to look at step 18 and 19. Okay, the first has been done for you. You may also open this additional file to find extra. And they write down the hint here. The hint is that the tag helpers are colored in purple. Okay, and they give you one example, which is ASP controller. This is an additional thing that you need to do. I need to know which HTML element. So meaning that if you see ASP controller, you need to see where is the element, okay, and the name of the view. So what does this mean? HTML element will be, for example, in ASP controller. You need to open up and see where is the ASP controller being highlighted. Okay, and identify the HTML element. So in this case, your HTML element will be your form. Okay, and the view that's given to you is actually create. So this is an example. So you need to complete for the rest. Okay, so let's start doing now. Question 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Okay. 17, 18, 19, 20. You will need your PDF file and your code folder.
Slide 4.
Where? Oh. How do I answer it? Scripts.
That's which tool is scripts and style sheet.
Like I say, don't do your setup first. I will give you time to do setup. I need you to do 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to do this before we take a break. So let's do 17, 18, 19, 20.
The first one. Just start there.
And please discuss as a team if you need to.
Yes, yeah. Oh, B. 88. Which folder? Oh, no. 18B is what? You answer me. Every where is the layout specific? Layout.
A. Which folder? CSHTML.
Oh, it's just underscore. Yeah. What is the layout specific? Underscore. The underscore. View star is it? I think it's underscore view star.
Which slide?
It's still the same slide.
Slide 4.
Yeah, below only. You find in the layout also. You name research underscore card.
What's the A answer? Views.
It's just in views.
View.
Ask you which folder or
Go to
view?
the code. Then you see the view folder, then
No, I see.
layout. So the layout specifies what?
What are you talking about?
The layout specifies
Underscore view star. Underscore view star.
not KA, man.
Which folder is there?
What's the layout? View. You double click view start view.
But why?
I'm saying about C.
It's in C.
In view.
Which folder? It's the same as A, man.
That's why I think A is CSHTML. Oh yeah. Layout.
No, it's not even the same.
Next
Open the
one.
code line and the views folder.
Is there any other layout? No. Okay, done. No what? Really no what?
Try views lah.
Is there any other layout?
Don't have.
Look at me.
He also removed the
No, I don't know. No, why is it not view start? I don't know about you. View start is view. What's like not travel?
views candidate. Wow, candidate a lot of shit.
That's why I think this one is guess HTML.
Which one?
A. No. 18. Same page. No, it's folder.
folder is CSHDM.
No lah.
Yeah, no what the
Oh, I know the thing never photo.
You don't put by shadow. You put by alphabet. Three only allowed.
In the folder, means can get open all the
Oh, yeah.
oh, go check answer the folder. Must open all. For 3 views, right? Got three display there.
account,
Open candidate lah. How many views are there? 3 like
Is it 3 or account?
I say 3 then no need for 4. 3 what account candidate? Add more.
I think it's you open the thing or not? Yeah, scripts or some folders in there. I got no script. Script sounds small.
It's just you see everything got add layout equals candidate and other candidate.
Yeah, just put scripts and sound sheets. Input views, style sheet. Style sheet. Style sheet. Style sheet.
You see how many views are there in the folder?
3 or you see just now? Which folder is the layout?
No, it's 6.
6.
View is not the one with the add, man. The add thing. The add something.
What's the common layout?
Then there's
Now waiting for Sheena to double check the answer. It's 3.
yeah, it's 3.
No, it's 6.
You just say 6 just
65
now.
by 2.
Now the B3 scripts and style sheets. I think it's style sheets. Common got style sheets. That's really what I learned for the past 170. Scripts and style sheets.
Individual views and you look at slide 5 of the
This is why you use the layout.
slide 3 is the what is just one
Layout.
yeah, this one lah. Website always got header, then the content of it.
Then it's got a lot.
You see the large one.
Yeah, I think that's put the layout equals candidate.
Actually, it's yes, I think. Or is it
YOLO.
there's blue and white.
You ready for
Actually,
yeah.
that means there's other layout.
Brian wants the layout.
No, I think there's
Brian wants the answer for 19 views.
That's what shit lah.
Wait.
Hey, why one lah?
But now I think answer correct.
Discuss with me.
Layout equals
Discuss already, then now double checking.
No, cannot. Bullshit this.
The underscore candidate.
Cannot be one only.
Because all 3 have what? All 3 files in the top, you open, you go see. You see what is the common layout? You see what are the common layout? No, easy layout. The underscore candidate.
Jordan done 18.
Underscore candidate dot
I copied the whole line. No.
what then the travel sheet right?
You own self cannot share it?
Because you that means there's one way that time you buy towels from no. So you want 1 drink or you want open now? 1 drink, okay, I open for you.
1 drink no only.
For everybody at least, not one.
No only own both.
Oh, okay,
You treat me or
as long got me.
How much can one buy to me?
I buy the share with you. Column blue.
Yeah, folder. Answer share as two, right? So that's why they're asking you whether you buy any other layout. Then answer because there's ISO 26, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one. Half the day. You want to not really? I got 7. Hey, don't lie.
Yeah, what you say? I remember.
Faster delete, faster
These masters are.
delete for all all.
How to delete? We all see it. You cannot delete.
Let me try.
You will just be on.
I screenshot the result, but you don't like. Faster delete. What's your email?
1 3 1 2 3 啊。
有啊，你好，你好，我。
你睇我先
我这个去hotmail.com。
我 Gmail different.
One grade or less.
I don't know again.
Hey, why say I saw you got issue there?
What are you talking about? Why I do again?
Why got your photo in my computer one?
Anyone still doing number question 17?
got photo.
You know January 2019, serious.
You know, 3 days.
Marker still 56 or 65.
Into everyone done 17?
Yeah.
Every time I open my photo folder, always got your face there. Like Mastor also the same.
But how come inside your computer?
You don't self-save one.
He favorite, then he like everything.
Yeah lah, must be lah.
Yes,
Your head like you use my computer camera then you say.
Aiyo.
What I use for computer for what?
I show to the camera.
Yeah, share it. But the layout of video, share your own myself.
Oh, because you all did it the 14.
What?
I want you to touch.
Just take note, some of you deleted question 14, so your number a bit changed. Please take note.
Yeah.
So please take note. When I'm using 17 means I'm referring to the original 17. Okay? Who's still doing question 18?
That's why I don't show.
19? Done. Everyone done. Now doing it. Question 20, right? Okay.
Tell me your other module division you never.
Question 20?
20, almost done.
Never start.
Almost done lah. Started doing it, almost done.
Yeah, it's a
I need question 20 also done. So please.
view what? No?
It's a no, but yes, view.
20.
Yeah, wait.
Controller model is so easy, man.
Please remember for question 20 we need the HTML elements and the view. Okay.
DSP action.
I share it.
So now I bought.
How come you never share worksheet one?
Because I thought Andre share, but with my team Andre.
Wednesday you asked me to share that.
No, because with my team, but then you got all at you. I don't know.
Okay, Wednesday I will share. That's why.
You find any video that I can.
You just go to the past one. You click on the thing to copy or after trying to be fun.
20.
Only do 20, you need to like think this I thought
Go and follow the board just now already.
you never waste your question numbers.
Crazy.
I used to underneath my body.
Huh? There's only two. Why is there three?
You can tell me where you'll find the controller HDMI.
inside already. That's the answer. Inside.
I cannot see.
It's not purple.
They say purple.
They say only like white is what?
No, but you see slide 10. They don't have. You talking about question what? You're not same page, for what?
Question 20, do you know where you get a file? They say refer to question 18 and 19, right?
Yeah.
And in question 19, where do you get the answers from?
The folder.
Which folder? Candidate folder. What's inside candidate folder?
3 other files.
3 views. What are the views?
Create display.
Correct. Create display and index. So based on those views, you're supposed to identify what? The tag helpers. Okay. How do you know it's a tag helper?
Purple.
Purple color.
Where got purple?
God, the tag is in purple.
It's red color for me.
Yellow one's separate. Where got purple?
Do you open the correct file?
Yeah.
They say view.
For those with black background will be different color, yes. If those with white background will be purple. Shuqin, yours is white, right? Yeah, white background.
Yeah, it's purple lah. You blind
Where?
color.
You tell me this is purple.
Yeah.
This what? Andre, tell me this one what color?
Hey, cannot ask me bro, I color blind.
Tell me this one what
Cannot ask me this one color.
indigo, indigo. Tell me this purple. Hey, you.
It's indigo lah.
I have color blind. You say you know.
Just see ah.
You see one like don't have.
Color blind person. Bro, my
No, that really con eh.
Never mind.
花眼。
You should be able to see the tag. How many tags are you supposed to find?
3.
3? Is it just 3? 3 or 6? Which one?
6.
6. Where do you get the information? 6. Which slide? Which slide says 6?
Slide.
Slide 10.
Yeah.
So slide 10 says 6. So you're supposed to find at least 5. Okay?
Which folder? I open
Ryan says slide 10. Which slide 10?
The PDF.
The PDF file. So you're supposed to look at the PDF files. Slide 10, you're supposed to see 6.
Oh, then
And
I
from
saw
the
it.
files, you should be able to get all.
Oh, H3 or 3?
Plus 5 at least.
You just copy this 3 down.
Yes.
Wherever you get it.
Or is it on top God?
We got these.
Okay, but where is it supposed to be?
I don't see the validation. Don't see validation.
Oh, sorry. I put 3 here. I got 4 controller. I forget.
Yes, for question 20, you're supposed to identify the HTML element, which in this case, the first one, the ESP controller is form. Okay, and the view is create.cshtml. So for each of those, how many are you supposed to find? 5 or 6. Okay, depending on how many files you open. If you open the 3 files, you only see 5. You open the 4 files, you see 6. There's one more file, right, that's written on question 20.
Yeah.
So if you open that file, you should be able to see. Okay, So you should have 6. Okay. And what is the view? Okay. So the first one is given to you already.
Yeah, shit.
Open the file. I don't think it's action.
Sorry.
No, below. Then here. Validation, so got one.
But then it's input label, what you just
Yeah, it's right.
it's okay. Then you paste the
Wait, I'm on 5 or 6.
you paste all the you paste the all the one.
Control, shut up lah.
How many files are we supposed to do?
4.
4 of us.
I don't know lah. You open 5 lah. Do you lah. Root ID.
Should I just click
Wait.
You give me 5 everything.
find one space and they don't forget what space they just change the find one and use one, find one and use one.
It's the same one as 16.
I think so lah, so I just copy paste. Wrong or what, right? At least I still get half a mark. Half of what?
Who pays it? You pays it.
Oh lah, you paste lah.
No, Chinese. Expert.
20 Mastor, that format. Honest view. Version 20, they recommend another one,
Oh, this is the other one.
You all the 4 files done.
I just kill myself. If I go China, yeah, I'll kill myself. I just take myself there. I'll be seeing how good the hospital. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to do that level.
Done, 20. Here's my element.
What element?
No, it's not for one.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're right.
Then,
I don't know.
thank you for your honesty.
I don't know right.
The one in the format.
Yeah, that one. Oh, in the first one, you write one already.
Then help me out on that.
That's what you always ask people to. Hey, help me. Never say before. Hey, one help. Me help. I don't know whether I call.
Why did I choose, or why is it form? Why?
iPhone collection.
Why is it form? Class, why form? Why ESP controller, the element is form?
The form.
Yes, it's inside the form, it's using the form, correct. And where do you get this from? The create.
Create.
Yes, create.cs HTML. Answer your question?
Yes. Yes.
You ask me another question to know.
Done? Alright. For those who have done, team 2 all done?
Almost.
Almost. Team 1 all done? Almost, you all are done already.
It's the below one, right?
First line not even I do one.
First line is the one.
First one is she gave her.
Okay, so everyone done with question 20, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, For question 20, each team please write 1. 20. Question 20 first.
ASP1. I didn't want that, tell you. ASP controller.
20 over there. 20 there. Over there, right? Master turn. So queue up.
Hey, Audrey, that is. You take care.
You stand there for 1 hour. Wait for them to finish first. Just follow on top already.
It's just how many steps for you.
Invalidation 4 is what?
Why you like variation?
They have form up. Copy and paste user. Where is it from? It's always each level.
It's about 6 level.
Quick writing.
Alright.
You do it for skin here, it's free lah.
Team 4, you are done with 20, right?
Huh?
We just said just now.
Oh, what? Saudi guy.
Everything is from form and it's open from form.
So I see like wrong.
Huh? Like wrong then right you also think wrong.
I also need question 17, 18, A, B, C, D. Team 1 to team 1 done. The rest. Daniel, someone else in your team. Thank you. Virgin, another one person from your team. Ryan, take a break. Take a break.
Hey, it's away. Go,
Take a
break.
change. Some of you take a break. Just choose one lah, 18A or something.
Oh, you take 18D just right? Yes.
Wow, choke like that lah. Last time I see people choke, some choke already.
Oh, you seriously go and write yes? Basically, you do wrong question lah.
What's my other one now?
You know,
Recording you lah, shut up lah.
record me lah.
What is this?
Peace lah.
Wow, peace eh. Doctor, you're so cool.
Must follow the format.
One too short. You are. Take yours.
See, you purposely make your things small so you don't get to see.
I said that.
You can always put the curly at the end actually. Yeah. 18C, any volunteer?
Oh.
Who? Okay, London.
Wow, uncle, play mind games in the best show.
Oh, Wesley.
Why? The best of the best.
Wow, got Dr. Wesley here.
Oh shit.
Shit. No form of forms.
19A. Review. Kevin, I need the name of the book. 19A. Yes. You put bracket there, I need the name.
Alright, hey, I'll tell you.
No, I want you to write.
Hey, who is spy?
Hey, Wesley.
Dr. Wesley.
If I see call you.
Validation summary. 不是 control.
Oh shit. Yeah, validation. Why I control?
You controller again. Why number 5 controller again?
That one, Andre.
Because Andre took his, so he forgot.
No, I don't think.
It's not
that
That's correct.
The doctor actually formed.
He gave a lot of approval.
A lot of approval, Let that go. Okay, ready? So let's look at question 17. We look at layouts. So you've done your reading on layouts, right? So you have done your reading on layouts. So for layout, what is the purpose of a layout? Class, what's the purpose of layout? Sorry again? Just now, what's the word you used? To plan out the whole layout of the web page. Good. But why we need layout? Why need layout? Why is it easier? Okay, let's try another team. Team 2. Why is it easier or better to have a layout?
Consistent look and feel from page to page, I guess.
Okay, consistent look and page. Fine. Team 5. Anything else to do for layout?
No.
Wow. Straight away no. What are the normal elements used in layout? What's the common elements for layout? What are the elements that you can use for layout?
Water, fire,
Not that water, earth, wind element. Please.
Sorry, I thought
Camera pointing at you.
What are the user interface elements? What user interface elements? Form is not a user interface. Okay. What is the user interface element? So when you do your layout, basically what is it that you're trying to do? What do you do? What do you plan in the layout? So this is your web page, right? What do you do in your layout? What do you define?
Oh,
Header. So normally for header, what is this header? So you have a header. What else?
navigation or menu element.
Content. Okay, so you also have content. What else do you have?
Footer.
What's left navigation?
Left what?
Left navigation.
You have your navigation.
Left.
What else do you have? Someone says footer.
Footer.
Do you know all this?
No.
Where do you get this info from?
Slide 3.
Slide 3. So you have this being specified in slide 3, which is the layout of the web page. So when you have that layout, basically you want it to be consistent, which is what you highlighted earlier, right, Andre?
Yeah.
So now with that layout in mind, you are trying to define for your whole website. Understand? Okay. So, and here, how do you differentiate a layout file with normal view file? How do you use a layout file? Underscore. Good. So you have the word underscore in your file. Okay. So question 17. Who did question 17? Who did question 17? Marcus. Marcus.
Yes.
Question 17. What are the two ways, right, of specifying a layout for a web application? What are the two ways of specifying layout for web application? You put in scripts and style sheet. You think wrong. You think correct. The rest of you think what? Don't know. So question is, what are the two ways of specifying the layout? Anyone else have different answer? Individual and all views. So where do you get that from?
Slide 5.
Slide 5. Slide 5. Okay. Let's look at slide 5.
They never explain why is it.
So slide 5. So in slide 5 they say about two ways. One is individual, one is all. Do you understand that slide?
Yeah.
What exactly is that slide about?
What?
So which one is normally being used? The individual one or the all? Why? Don't know. When would you need individual? For each view file, you choose individual. Then how about the all? When do you need for all? You want it to be shared. Thank you. So, okay, so individual, if you want it to be specific for some, okay, and for the all will be for shared. Now, strips and style sheet, where is this thing? What's this?
Slide forward.
What's this strip and style sheet? You want to share with us, Marcus, why you at that point in time you think so? What's this strips and style sheet? Yeah, when you see two only then.
Yeah.
What is this thing? What did they say about this strips and style sheet?
Frequently used by many pages and add.
Frequently used by many pages with an add. So what does that mean? Do you understand that statement?
No.
Anyone? Frequently used by the web app. We know in layout we need to define header, content, navigation and footer, right? So where do you define, example in this case, where do you define header? You still remember? Where? When you want to do specific color and all those, where do you specify it? Star shape. So remember just now we said that the purpose of layout is to have what? Consistent. Because you want it to be consistent, so if you want to have a consistent color, so where do you define it in? Star sheet. Do you know why now? Layout is normally used for star sheet and scripts. Because you can have consistent star sheet across. Okay? Lecturer is back. Okay, question 18A, who did it? Who did question 18A? Which folder is the file in? Views. What's the file name? What's the file name? It's in this folder, but what's the file name? Underscore view start. Okay, so this is in views folder is correct. Okay, the file name is underscore view start. And why do you think it's called underscore view start? They layout for the whole website. Okay. Next one, 18B. Me, right? 18B. What is the layout specified? She wrote the whole code. So, which layout are you using? Which layout are you using? Individual. And what is the name of the layout? Travel. So, she said this is individual. And it's using travel. Okay. Question 18C. Which folder is it in the layout? Now she says shared. So which one is it? Is it shared or individual? No, I asked.
How to know if individual or you open and you see if you share one from
Do you hear what she just said? If she said to shout.
When you open the file, right, you will, it's in the view. Then after that, right, if you open another one, right, if it's all right, then they will all use the same layout. If they share.
Okay? Lecturer just said, So, Suching was saying that if it's individual, you open the file, you see it in one file. Correct? In that file, in that view file, the .cshtml. But if you open a few of the other files and you see it the same, then it means it is shared. So in this case, just now when I asked, this layout, what's the layout used is travel. So is it individual or shared? So the answer is what?
Individual.
Is it individual or shared?
Individual.
Individual. Why is it individual?
Because the other files don't have.
Because the other file don't have. But where is the location of the file? It's in what folder? Shared folder. So the easiest way to locate is where is the location of the folder of this layout. If this layout is located in shared folder, what does that mean? It is shared. Okay? Because at this point of time, they only have one view that is using it. Okay, that's why you only see one. But because this is located in shared, so that means that it can be shared across others. Okay? Understand? Better? Okay. So, to identify, you need to look at where the location is. Okay? So 18D, who put yes? What's 18D yes?
Why?
Why? What's your yes? How do you know it's yes?
Because it's not known.
Why?
What's the other one?
Because it's shared.
They ask, is there any other layout specified in this folder?
Because you open the shared folder got two.
You have two.
Yeah.
Okay, one is
One is
the other one is
One is candidate,
One is travel.
One is travel, the other one is
individual and all.
first thing you must have what?
Travel.
Underscore. Then travel is this one given. So you have candidate. Okay, so you must have the underscore. Travel is there, so candidate. They ask for the other, so the other is candidate. Yes, wow, confident, huh? Yes. 19. How many views are there in this folder? Team 1, right? Okay. Okay? Self-explanatory, right? Next one, what is the common layout used? Okay? Done. 20. So now we look at tag helpers. Okay? So for tag helpers, given ready HTML elements is form and the view is create. First one, put it the first one. ASP validation form login.cshtml. Everyone agree or not? Because this is just to find it, so I won't go through so much. So this one okay? Yes or no?
Yes.
ASP validation form.
Yes.
Yes? Confirm ah? Is it in form?
What really man?
Spend.
Is it in form? ASP validation form. Is it in form?
Yes.
Yes, why?
Yeah, what? Is it in form? Open up that file.
Yes.
Where is the element? What is the color for the element? Now you know why span. So this is actually span. And this is correct. Next one, go to the next one.
Can you see where you get the span from?
Okay, a question. Where do we get the span from?
Beside the ASP validation.
You see, it's called HTML element. How do you identify the element? Yes, you can look at the bracket. The other one is the brown color. So normally, if yours is black, then it's slightly different color. Okay, black background a different color. So in this case, this is span. Okay. Okay, Andre, got it?
Oh, got it.
Okay, next one, ASP action. Who?
Me.
ASP action is in form. Agree or not?
Yes.
Okay lah, this one agree done. Next one, who did it? A. What's A? Link. Okay, form, you all know what's form, right? Okay, A is the link, okay? And it's in index. This one okay?
Yeah.
Next one, who did this? ASP controller?
Andre.
Andre.
I think so.
So just now someone asked, why is there two ASP controller?
Got two.
Got two meh? Where's the other one? On top.
Oh, two lah.
Two ah?
But it's
But
in
what's the
different
difference?
Different view.
Different view. Okay, so you have a different view. The other thing is it in a form?
Yes.
So you have one which is create, the other one is in login. Next one, Wesley. Where is this form? ASP validation summary.
Inside the form.
Is it inside the form? Yes or no? The rest of you agree?
No.
Then what's the answer?
Spence.
TIV. How to find? Look at where the word is. Look at the bracket where the location of the word is.
Many DIV.
Can you find DIV?
Yes.
Oh, every line also.
But you look at this one. Where do you get this?
Summary.
Can you find this word?
Yes.
In this view? And the whole line is inside which HTML element? Yes or no?
Oh, 5. Yeah, oh.
Who has issues on looking at it? Engine form ready?
Line 101.
Which line?
101.
Line 101.
Then create.
Okay?
101.
Can? Okay, so we already done on the layout part. Okay, we done on the tag helper. When we come back, okay, you need to do the setup for your system first. Okay, so after that we'll continue from there. Any question before we go? No answer. We'll review back again this when you come back.
Alright, good.